You need an accountability buddy. G'day YouTube, it's Shane here once again, and today I'm going to talk about two things. One of them is an accountability buddy, and the other one is proper goal setting. What I'd been doing wrong was just listing a whole heap of things that I wanted to achieve before the end of the year. And it was a fairly big list, and I was getting some of it done, but other things not done. So rather than just having it as a whenever within a 365 day period, I started to break things down into things to achieve before the end of the month, right? So that still gives you a bit of wriggle room, room to play with anxiety and all the stresses and things that we manufacture in our minds. And some of these things are very real threats to our health and safety and things like that. You have to deal with other people, and sometimes you have to be diplomatic, sometimes you have to be cold, and so on and so forth. So I've now got an accountability buddy, and he's the guy that I've been seeing at Adelaide Uni. We're not students there. There's just somewhere to actually sit and plug in a computer and look for jobs and do all that sort of stuff. So that's the first part, knowing how to goal set properly and breaking things down so that you have smaller goals that you can achieve every week and things to achieve every day. And okay, then the other aspect is that he will ring me and say, look, I'm going to ring you by 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I need to have a result. You need to do what you've said you're going to do. And I found myself usually fear-based procrastinating and I tend to shy away from anything where I have to interact with another human being, where I have to either ask them to do something for me or ask them for help or to disappoint them in some way. Now, the thing that I did yesterday, and I haven't heard any response yet back, so I might have to cut and paste the email that I sent to another address that'll get their attention. But what I did was I quit a job, and this is a job that I'd been working for a company on and off for the last 9 years, and slowly but surely their service, they've been hiring more and more less skilled labour, and because the people were younger, they didn't want to pay me as much, so I had less hours. And then of course there was the workplace bullying and the abuse and things that I've discussed in previous videos. And now I feel, now that there's a cool breeze on me, the weather is perfect, I feel sort of relieved, but I haven't heard anything back from the company yet. I need to quit another job, and I can do that tonight now that I've got a bit more confidence in what I'm doing. I normally don't quit jobs, and I've hardly ever been fired. So when I work, I'm very loyal to a company, or I am reliable, and that I turn up, do the job, go home. I don't engage in workplace dramas and politics and all that sort of stuff, because I'm not there for that. I don't care who's getting hired, who's sleeping with who, and all that sort of stuff, right? I'm just there, do the job, come home, get paid when I get paid, and that's it, right? But there's a whole heap of these secret projects that I've been talking about, and I'm on my way to another one. But if anything happens today, I'll talk about it within this video. It's nothing major, but it will give away one of what I'm planning to do. And I'm also starting to think in terms of like a 10-year plan of what I want to achieve. And I'm in my 50s, and I might lose a few subscribers because of that, but I don't care. I have to look at things like retirement, and I know there's a whole heap of skills and things that I could be learning. There's a whole heap of jobs and things I could be doing. I could be of more value and of more benefit to society in general. But in my mind, I've been holding myself back from a lot of things. And it all comes back to having an accountability buddy. And in return, I do the same thing for him. He'll give me a deadline. I'll have to pester him about certain things. And sometimes, but for example, we use the same app to find work, but the algorithms within that app that are tailored to me are not tailored to him. So I might get some jobs that he won't get. But I've set it up so that it'll email me the jobs, and then if I think it's suitable for him, I'll let him know and say, can you see the job on the app? He'll say no, and then I send him the email, and then he can apply for it manually. So there's that sort of stuff happening. But yeah, I'm a bit more excited and a bit more positive for the future. And this afternoon, if things go well, I'll let you know how I go. But I'll just say bye for now, and yes, watch this space. 3, 2, 1.